G'day guys, my name's Boyd, but everyone here at Melbourne Zoo calls me Bones. I'm one of the keepers here at our beautiful reptile house, and I'm here to give you a bit of a tour back of house to see what happens and what goes on before you guys are out of bed in the morning and the sun's come up. Right, so I'm just going to give Luzon, our beautiful male Philippine crocodile, his exhibit a bit of a spray down. But as you can see, he's just sitting right down here next to where the glass opens up. So I have to be a bit careful when I do this. I'm going to just spray from the outside in. Keeps me safe, keeps him safe too, and it keeps my hands safe, and I like my hands. Going into enclosures, this isn't a venomous enclosure. It does house two blood pythons though. So what I'm doing here is I'm going to look at the enclosure, see if it needs any attention. I'll refill their water bowl, water the plants, and remove any fecal matter or anything that needs to be taken out, any dead leaves or anything like that. Melbourne Zoo Reptile House, we use all live plants. We don't have any fake plants. We feel that it benefits the animals, and it also just benefits the environment. And it's also just part of the storytelling of what we're trying to do here. If we can recreate what their biotype looks like, then it gives you guys more of an idea of where this animal might come from. So it's really important that we give these guys a good water down every day, because it is quite warm in here and the water does dissipate quickly. Today is a salad feed day. In it we have some carrot, some endive, some chicory, there's a bit of mushroom in there as well for a bit of protein. We also have tofu in here today for protein as well. Because it's plant-based, it's easily digestible even for stuff that normally wouldn't eat that much protein. Just gives them a bit of extra boost in their salad. And we'll feed this out to tortoises, lizards, and anything that really has that sort of herbivorous diet. These guys will get this salad feed, and then we alternate days with insect feeds as well. So this is our male rhino iguana, and we let him out of his enclosure every morning for a bit of a walk around. It's good for his enrichment, and he gets to see different sights, different smells. The only downside to this, and if you want to follow me, I'll show you the downside to this, is we get left with little landmines on the ground here. And it's actually quite interesting, because what he'll do is wait to do his poo. He won't do it in his enclosure, he'll wait till he gets out and then he'll poo on the floor. And I feel like he kind of does it on purpose. Exhibits are clean, animals are fed, everyone's happy, so all that's left to do is for you guys to come down and check it out. Come on in. This area is the centre of our reptile house. It's where we keep a lot of our off-limit animals. We keep all sorts of things in this room, lizards, turtles, tortoises, some crested basilisks. One of our crested basilisks in here is actually called Harry. And it's interesting because when you hear the term basilisk, a lot of people think of Harry Potter and the magical serpent that was called a basilisk, and it gets quite confusing. He gets quite confused too, so sometimes I have to remind him that he is a lizard. You're a lizard, Harry. Just stuff like that. All right, so now we're going to head into the off-limits snake area, which is where, as the name suggests, we keep a lot of our snakes. So moving through, you can see a whole bunch of habitats in here. Down here is one of our favourites at the moment. This is Alvaro. He's our king cobra. These guys are an epic species. We're really excited for him. They can grow up to 18 feet, but because he's a snake, he won't grow any. Sometimes in the summer when we're breeding, we can fill this room up quite quickly. So we have enclosures like our centre, whole different range of sizes. These guys can open to make the smaller enclosures triples or doubles, depending on what we need for each animal. Moving through, you can see some more of our enclosures here. We have our food room in the back there. And then probably one of the more exciting parts for me is our incubators, which is in our sort of hatchery room, I guess, if you want to call it. When we have animals that breed in their habitats, we will remove those eggs from that particular habitat, place them in here because it's just safer for the egg. There are obviously adults cruising around in those habitats and they could get damaged. So we'll bring them into the incubator, put them in here, work out the sort of hatch time depending on the day and the month, and then we come in one morning and there's a couple of little hatchies in there, and that makes our job so much better. A lot of good work gets done here by a lot of good people, and we're really happy that you took this time to come see us back of house at Melbourne Zoo.